Hey everyone, so yesterday when I started my contest, was that yesterday? Maybe it was the day before, I can't remember. But when I started my contest and I did a video inviting you guys to give me suggestions, I was so shocked because I got a bunch of requests for a hair video, and I've never done a hair video, not because I forgot, but because I honestly do very little with my hair, very little, but I do use a lot of products, so I figured that, I guess it would be good to at least show you what I use on my hair, because I can't really show you what to do, because I literally don't do anything, but I figured I would at least show you guys what I actually put in my hair. So, first thing I guess I'll show you, I'll start from the washing my hair stage and move forward. So, I switch between two different shampoos, and the one that I use most often is the Nutri shampoo from L'Oreal Vive Pro, and it says medium to long hair that's damaged. And the reason I use that is because I have this little purple dyed section in my hair, and I'll get to that in a little bit, but it's very dry because it did involve bleaching. So I use this shampoo and the accompanying conditioner, which I'll show you now. And it's this right here, and this is very thick and creamy, and I really like this. And then what I use occasionally is this right here, and the top is like broken, so I'm sorry about that, but it's this giant bottle of hair cleansing cream that I bought in bulk from my stylist, and it reeks of citrus. And it's basically an acidic shampoo that strips all the buildup out of your hair. Yeah, clarifying for all hair types. So it's basically a really strong clarifying shampoo. And I make sure to condition really well after this. But honestly, it just makes my hair weigh like half as much. I feel like my hair is light and voluminous after using it. So some things that I use to treat my hair, to condition it and things like that. Before shampooing, occasionally I use the VO5 Hot Oil Shower Works, and yeah, this one's almost out and I'm like really sad about it, but use like a quarter of a bottle at a time, and you basically wet your hair and run it through, let it sit for a minute and shampoo it out, and it's like makes my hair completely feel different in a good way. And yeah, I love this stuff. I would say that it has transformed my hair pretty dramatically since I started using it. And you don't have to use it that often. I would say that I use it once a week, maybe even less. And yeah, it's really nice. It's like $7 at the drugstore, which I guess is pretty expensive for drugstore hair care, but it's a lot cheaper than probably similar stuff from, say, Redken or any of those other brands. And this is a Clinique bottle full of olive oil. And basically what I do is sometimes the night before I know, like if I'm not going anywhere, then the night before I know that I'm gonna wash my hair the next day, I'll run this completely through my hair, from ends to about my ears, and then maybe work the excess up. And I seriously, I used maybe 4 quarter-size amounts. I put the amounts in one at a time, let my hair absorb it, because I have very absorbent, coarse, kind of thick hair, and it's very dry, so it soaks up a lot of stuff. But it just fills in my ends. Like, I swear the oil fills in the gaps in my cuticles, because my ends feel amazing afterwards, because usually I have a lot of trouble with my ends because of the bleached area of my hair. So yeah, this helps quite a bit. And then after I shower, this is where the complicated routine part comes in, because I don't blow dry or heat style my hair at all, mostly, except for special occasions, but I put a ton of products in. So first thing that I put in is I spray the Macadamia Healing Oil Spray from about chin height or maybe even ear height down, kind of just after combing out my hair. I just separate my hair down the center like this, make sure I get a ton all over the sections, and I flip my hair so that the dyed part shows, so I spray that especially. So I would say maybe even 10 spritzes in my hair after a shower. And keep in mind, this might not work for everybody, because I just have really thick hair, and especially in the summer, it just is very humidity prone, so it just grows. So, you know, if you have fine hair, this routine will probably not work for you. But yeah, you have to be careful about going out and buying the same products that I used because your hair type might not work well with it. So anyway, now that that ramble is over, then I put in the Nourishing leave-in cream, which I used to do this in reverse order, and then I thought, maybe the oil needs to soak into my hair and then I can seal it in with this. And this I kind of worked through my whole hair, and it just kind of, I don't really know what it does, but I know that my hair feels better if I use it. It's like thick, and it kind of almost makes your hair feel like a little bit thicker, but I know that it's not a thickening product. I think it's just like a creamier version of a leave-in treatment. So this is my like super intensive leave-in treatment, and this is like kind of my like styling product control cream type of thing that I put in afterwards. But I really like this, and I put 1 to 2 pumps depending on which shampoo I use. If I use the clarifier, I'll put 2 pumps in because I'll think that my hair needs it. But if I use the like kind of moisturizing shampoo, I don't want to make my hair full, so I'll use one pump. Yeah. And then the last thing that I put in, and this is something I've recently added because I really think it's only necessary in the summer for me, but I got a Garnier Fructis. I'm holding it really, it exploded and I haven't washed off the outside of it yet, but it's the Sleek and Shine Anti-Frizz Serum. And I just put 1 pump of this, starting at the ends obviously, and maybe working up to here, but that just kind of keeps everything under control so that I don't have like a dry looking mass of hair at the bottom. It's not even that dry, it's the humidity, it just expands it a lot. So, and then I think one of the most important things in my hair routine is my hairbrush. And it's not gonna look pretty. I've had it since the beginning of college, which was back in 2008, so it's like 4 years old now. But this is my brush. It's got a lot of hair in it right now, sorry. It's from Bass, and it's kind of like it's basically a Mason Pearson knockoff. It's got the long nylon bristles and then the short boar bristles. And this makes my hair feel amazing because the boar bristles will actually drag the oils from your scalp down the rest of your hair. And then the nylon bristles are what detangle. And this was only, I think, like, it was like, okay, I don't want to say only because this might be a lot for some people, but in comparison to like the Mason Pearson, which is what I was comparing it to, the Mason Pearson is like, I feel like it's like $100 or something ridiculous. This was like $12, maybe it was 20 at most, I would say. But it was very inexpensive compared to other similar brushes of similar quality. So I find this brush to be amazing. So it's the Bass Wild Boar / Nylon, if you guys want to go get it. And I bought it at Whole Foods of all places. So yeah, check it out. They might have it at Ulta too, but I know they have it at Whole Foods in like the organic beauty / supplement aisle. And finally, onto the rare occasion, you know, you think the world must be ending. If I straighten or curl my hair, I will show you what I use for it. So first thing I do, and this is like YouTube standard for all heat protectant needs, grab this, use the Tresemme Heat Tamer Heat Protectant Spray. I love this little handle thing. It makes spraying really easy, not easily. Parts of speech, Courtney. Let me show you the flat iron / waving / curling iron that I use. This is the T3 mini styler. I think it's supposed to be pink. It's kind of like a weird faded red color, but I love this thing. It's amazing. It's really good quality. It has like obviously ceramic plates, and it goes up to 410 degrees, which is like really awesome. I usually, because I'm a sissy about like damaging my hair, even though I straighten my hair maybe like once a month, I still am like super easily worried about hair damage. So I usually put it at 340 at most, and usually more like 300. And I guess, oh, I told you I was gonna mention my my hair dye. Okay, so I have to apologize for the condition in which my hair dyes are, because I did just dye my hair, and I did it myself, and I was using gloves, and I basically got dye all over the outside of the bottle, so I'm sorry about that. But basically I dyed it at home, and the first time I did it, I cannot recommend the dye kit that I used the first time. It was low quality. I got it at CVS. Don't even remember the brand name. I was just kind of like feeling impulsive and I just went out and bought it. It was like 12 bucks. And so it just had bleach in it, which didn't work very well. My hair is actually kind of very brown at the ends once the dye wears off. But it works well enough for the colors that I choose to dye it. If I was going to dye it blue or something, it would probably look awful because it would turn kind of a greeny, gross color. But let me bring that closer and more into the light. That's the color I have right now. And that's just this color, which is Purple Rage from the company Creative Image, and I think it's called Adore. It says Creative Image up here and Adore down there, so I don't know which is the brand, but basically I just bought this at your generic beauty store that's in any old shopping center, not even Sally's, just one of the smaller like hair stores. This is so much cheaper than say like Manic Panic or Special Effects, which is what I used to use when I had like short hair and I had like a neon chunks all over it. This was like $4 for this bottle. And I swear the pigment is so great. It like lasts for such a long time. And then sometimes what I'll do is I'll mix these two colors. I just like kind of fluctuate back and forth. Every time I re-dye my hair, I decide on a different color kind of combination. I mean, it usually stays in the pink and purple family, but what I'll do is I'll take this, which is, just kicked something, which is Violet Gem. I guess I should tell you the numbers of these. This is 116. The Purple Rage, which is the darker kind of bluey purple, and then Violet Gem, which is like this magenta color, is 114, but I totally recommend this dye. I hope this was satisfying to you guys, and I hope that you found it helpful and that it fulfilled your expectations, and don't forget to enter my contest. It's the video before this one, so just subscribe and comment, and all the details will be over there if you want to enter. So thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.